No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of... the whole history.
Finish him! Recharging.
Where would you like to fly to?
Hey there.
Try and stay as quiet as possible, Traveler. Orcs don't take too well to being spied on, and there's more to this farm than meets the eye.
That spell isn't ready yet. Sometimes I have trouble controlling the volume of my voice!
Finish him. Killing spree.
I can't find anywhere to get my nails done. Why does everyone automatically assume I know tailoring and cooking? That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Finish him. Killing spree. Finish him.
Huh.
Finish him.
Get banned by Darcy. That makes it much funnier.
Yeah, by Darcy.
One more.
Too far
One
away.
of DSP's 3 supporters. That sounds very funny. Okay, anyways, they're still going. The magic is still there. We're going down in numbers, but people are still making the magic happen. So it's a lot of fun. Yes.
It's just turning your chat to sub-unlimited and 24 hours to sub. That's not the way it is. And that's clapping back at people.
That's what you do when you're winning.
I see.
That's letting the world know you're having a really you do 48 hours. I feel it's common knowledge. So.
Okay.
I want to shout out quickly. Big ups Getty Lee Bloodwork.
Nice, that was beautiful. Getty Lee's blood work, real.
Thank you.
Oh, also, I want to give a special shout out to Angela Loves Girth. Big ups, yeah, that's a dead
I would also like to give a
it.
special shout out to Angela Loves Girth. Just apropos
Okay,
nothing really.
okay.
Got a receipt here, but.
Oh, I think there's some for Snood. There was a Snood Velcro reel or something like that. I want to give a special shout out to that person.
That one. We don't have to read that one, actually.
He's already here, you don't need to play it.
Yeah, for real.
Big ups to the one, the only, the Vikes, who says we can laugh at this, but imagine Cap. Oh,
Pops and like
yes.
poker chip sets and making little.
You did
Messages were
14?
It's what?
Play stuff,
Okay.
State of the arms on that chair.
right? And I told you I was getting pulled in so many directions,
It's your content.
Oh, yeah,
and I
yeah.
didn't really know what to focus on.
One.
But what I want to say is thanks, because a lot of people there for that few months were like, whoa, they were worried that, Phil's going to change. Phil's not going to want to do the same kind of stuff
And you
anymore
did
because he's going
change.
to see the popularity and the money that he can make.
Don't say that.
And he did, and you did make a lot of extra money, and you did it as long as that money kept coming in. The second it stopped coming in, now you stopped it. So he did exactly the thing he's saying he didn't do, right?
Right. Wow, that's great. Very out of character for him.
Very cool.
Quiet part out loud.
Yes.
Yep.
Doing this other content, right? You're right. I mean, take a look.
Thank you.
Look at the insane increase in views.
He agreed with himself again. The thing was like,
You're right. Good point.
Doing this other content, right? You're right. I mean, take a look.
Dude, that's crazy. There's another person living in his head. He said you're right, as if he was talking to someone else.
I don't know how I missed that the first time. Hold on, let me hear it again.
Right? A lot of shit in this, so,
Right? You're right.
Yeah, you know, Phil's gonna change. Phil's not gonna want to do the same kind of stuff anymore because he's gonna see the popularity and the money that he can make doing this other content, right? You're right. I mean, take a look. Look at the insane increase in views and what I received making drama content.
Yeah.
Right? And I did it for a few months, and man, it was a huge.
Yeah, until it ran out.
Saying, hey,
Until the meme
you know,
died.
Now you're seeing people like seeing you rag on people.
No, unfortunately, it was just a meme for a bit. And then the meme got old, and it ended. But okay.
But as much as I felt like it was fun to do and people liked it,
Yeah. Go ahead.
it's not who I want to be, and it's not who I am.
Oh, right.
I'm not saying
Oh,
So
yeah, sure,
you will
yeah,
ch-
right.
So you will change who you are just to get the extra money. Keep the extra money coming in. That's what he's saying.
No, what we're doing here is going, like, you know, I didn't want to do that. That's not who I am. That person who said, finally, I could be the king of hate again. I can take the mask off. The pendulum has swung my way. I don't have to be that person that I've just told you, that I've, you know, spent the last 5 years trying to tell you I am. After being that other person, I'm now back to that person. But don't think about that because, you know, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah,
I just want to
please.
chill here with you guys and have fun on level 1.
Now that I've changed after not wanting to have changed, I am changing again.
Yeah.
And, you know,
It makes
that's it. You
sense.
love that. You guys all love that.
Right? Right. You're right.
Sound good? Sounds good.
saying that, hey, if someone becomes an immense jerk to me or has been an immense jerk to me,
Okay.
even though their offense is not in question, that's what it is.
So you will
Still
still
the opposite, all right? In fact, as you know,
we're not changing.
it seems like the people who have been nasty to me over the years and used me as a stepping stone for personal gain, i.e. using me and this community,
Killing
so they
spree.
could get a big rise or big money or
This
whatever it
community.
is.
This, anytime he says this
right
community,
now.
every time he says this community is very funny because who are we talking about? Philip, Darciak, Jade, Derek. Who else is left?
Yeah. Which community member have you gone to bat for the most? Yeah.
Yeah,
Derek. Yeah.
Derek's had the most support. Honestly, he gets more support than Darciak, and Darciak does work for him. But all right.
Seems like they're all falling apart themselves. Like, I don't have to lift a finger. They all just go down as their closets open and their skeletons pour out.
Okay.
That's just gonna happen. It's called.
Look at my skeletons, bitch.
It's gonna happen. It is.
I'm definitely not worried.
Oh,
I
okay.
know that.
Okay.
heading
Well,
in-
he doesn't look worried or sound worried, so that's the good point. Thanks for
Yeah,
saying
good.
that. Thank you. Oh shit! What did I do? Go forward. Oh no. I
raised
did.
different. I was
Disaster.
raised, you know, as a
I
Catholic.
think we were about 9 minutes in, I think.
I'll just search.
It's the same.
We're almost done, but I'll search. I'm not worried. Then we'll get there. Here we go. I'm not worried.
Here, they all are just gonna come crashing down as their closets open and their
Here we go.
skeletons pour out. That's just gonna happen. It's called karma, right?
And when your closet opens, are you going to come out with it?
Please, come on.
Not a proponent of that theory,
I'm
but
definitely not worried.
Okay.
I know that
Yes,
heading
not
into
worried.
next year, especially we're gonna have a nice holiday week coming up. We're gonna do a gaming schedule update. We're gonna figure out the schedule for next year.
That'll be fun.
I'm planning everything.
That'll be a lot of
you're
fun.
running now.
Every day he plans it, and yes, on Monday we're going to go through another schedule segment. So get ready for that. That'll be
We're gonna
fun.
have fun. It's gonna be a good one
Yeah.
this next year, particularly once the hot new games start coming out, and the fact that I have an insanely good setup to play.
Remember, he says this every year. That there's the next season is going to be the best season, guys. Trust me, it's going to be hype. Anyways, that's the end of that level 2 cope segment. I do want to show you this interesting thing here. So this is from Social
Finish him.
Feed. Okay, so as you can see, from May of 2022, we are above the 750,000 view marker on
Oh,
DSP
God, I thought
Gaming.
that was lifetime. That's May 22.
May of 22, yeah.
I thought
yeah.
that
So
was
can't-
like his whole
yeah.
career.
So as you can see, the real reason this has happened is because as you go to the right side of your screen, the last 2 months have evened out at 400 something thousand views, And
Okay.
that bump you see on your screen was absolutely when the King arc started and lasted about 2 months. And then it went down, and he's back to lower views than he had before the King arc started. For those interested, in November of 2024, he had 484,000 views. In November of 2023, he had 520,000 views. So, you know, the dip the gradual dip has been going and will continue to happen. But the bottom line is, the reason that this arc is over is because he had no choice but to call it over, because all the extra attention, all the extra views is all gone.
Because it's obviously invisibly provable and showable that the king is dead. I'd like to point out, I'm a real data guy. I got a lot of data friends. I love data. I'm noticing every time. Oh, go put that back up. I need my data.
Oh, please. Sorry.
It's okay. Every time there's like a slight uptick somewhere, like in Jan 24, there it goes up, right?
Yeah.
For 2, for 1, and then it goes perilously down, and then it goes up again, and then down, and then it goes up again, and then down. Like, it's the only time he has stability is when he's staying the same or getting slightly worse.
Yes.
So that's pretty impressive.
I really want to do. Hopefully, I can put it together before the end of the year. But I want to do the extended. Mr. Hunt stuff has a great chart where he puts important points from the history of DSP there. I want to do the current one, but I don't know how far social. I'm sure I got to get social play. God damn it. Anyways, I'll figure it out. But I'm pretty hyped to do because, like, for even this one, you know, we could add the King's Arc starts and like, you know, 24. The slight dip in May of 2024. That's when he deleted those Slim Shady videos. You know.
Yeah, Mage.
That kind of stuff. You can kind of go through that. It'd be kind of funny. But anyways, moving forward positively here. To the only movie sign. So DSP Politics is also RIP. Maybe that was politics now is when there's enough news to talk about. Okay.
Right.
So you know how politics. There's not a lot of news going on every day. It's tough. So when there's a lot of news, then we'll do DSP Politics. Okay. But when there's not a lot of news, no politics. Got it?
So now, what if I just wait for a couple of weeks until a bunch of other news places already
Finish him.
the story, and then I address it 2 weeks later?
Yes, that's what we're looking for. Okay, that's the kind of stuff we're looking for. We're also looking for more Disney trailers. There hasn't been a Disney trailer in a while. So we're waiting on those.
Well, once Derek's back in the community now, the King's Arc is over, I'm sure he'd send a few. But think about it like that. In this period of time, this day and age, the man with the politics channel cannot find enough political stories to talk.
Yeah, because he wants the ones where everyone is in agreement. You know, there's like an easy take to be had. I shouldn't say that because sometimes he like finds topics that no one's talking about because I think he wants to get the first felt on those topics, and like everyone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" But I don't know.
I sometimes wonder if he's like intentionally just looking to be contrarian in certain stories and just trying to find like the heel opinion, right? Like with the food bank thing.
Yeah,
like,
it could be.
The opinion that no one could possibly have, which is food banks are woke because they want kosher food sometimes.
I think you're right on that. And the real point is, DSP, you know, his DSP Reacts membership benefit is you get to suggest news stories, right? Well, he had a single submission on that thread this week for politics. So that might have something to do with it. You know what I mean?
Well, it's a tough thing to encourage when the reward is the result of you giving money to me. Right? So first give me money and then do work for me, please.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
That's great.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just like Meerkat said though. Like the moment he gets like one little dip, one little like bit of resistance, one little problem in his way that he struggles to overcome, that's it. He's done. You know, he's like, right, that's it. Politics is a waste. You know, right, that's it. DSP Reacts. I've had a good one, but yeah, no, it's a waste. I can't be bothered anymore. Yeah. No one's giving me stuff. No one's giving me money.
It was slow for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, you could think about maybe your format. Maybe think about changing up how you do it. Maybe decide to, hey, I'm not just gonna read articles on stream. But nope. Fuck it. It's over.
Yeah, I'm done.
Who gives a shit?
I'm tired of it.
Maybe use more the local news as well.
I mean, it's the same thing with the internet. instant there was like even the slightest bit of friction, it's just like I'm abandoning this whole thing and I'm reversing direction on the king arc. Actually,
fuck it, not worth it.
Booty wins. Keep fucking me about. These two people notorious for fucking people about and being hard to arrange things with. Yeah, they're fucking me about. It's hard to arrange.
The whole thing gone.
I've emailed 4 people. None of them got back to me. So
don't even ask to have this come back either, because it's never going to come back. Unless someone claps at me, and then I need you guys to be on my side and clap back, of course. Right? So
sounds good to me. Jay Woos on the house says Chris Chandler Bing sure was unhinged yesterday. Yeah, that's next on the docket. That's next on the docket. Mr. Extravagant says, "What's up, Ooses? No meerkat, no Sam, make me no feel 100%. Absolutely. I need baby food. Feel better. Big ups. Okay, thank you so much, Dave, for that.
He's technically feeling 50% at least.
He should be.
That's true.
The Gravity Dragon. The Gravity Dragon.
This guy again.
Says, think I'll have to change my name to the Gravity Dragon, not real. This Darcy Dragon's a bad name. He really does. He's bringing down your whole species. He does. Every time I
see what everybody else says before then trying to regurgitate it as best he can and failing to understand like the actual issue. And he's done nothing else. Never did anything else. You do anything about like Supreme Court rulings?
Killing spree.
Anything about, you know, specific video because this thing happened in this political sphere, or this person died and these protests happened? Nothing. None of that. Just Soper and Pepper.
Weird.
It's the comments. I'm just an example of comments. I brought it up here. Someone said, anyways, after getting past some stupid comments from other people, I want to say, very nice, Phil. That's 12 years ago comment.
After getting past some very nice comments.
Yeah. And of course his own fan base is going to say, great job, Bill. Good doing it. But then the actual outsiders that found this, they probably watched 2 minutes of the video and said, all right, this guy's rambling idiot in his overstuffed condo with random gaming shit around it that looks like a fucking thumb. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But anyways. All right. Anyways, go ahead.
In the United States, that could very negatively affect a ton of people, and people would listen. I made that bill about SOPA, PIPA,
he made the bill.
7A, all that shit back.
Cool. He made the bill. Holy shit.
So it's his fault.
Oh my God, we're cracking this one wide open.
Over 10 years ago. Those videos have hundreds of thousands of views.
I just want to be clear, 109,000 views for one of them. So it is. There's one that did get 1 million, I think. But there was one got 109,000. So I guess that is hundreds, but just use that wording.
I think to be fair though, most people were aware of his like opinions about Soper and Pippa because it's the start of Metal Gear 2 that he does it on.
Right, so,
Okay, excuse me. I'm taking back that statement. The highest viewed one he had was 109,000. So he has another video, 53,000 views about that, 39,000 views, and the final one was 91,000 views. So he has one video that got hundreds of thousands of views. I guess if you put them all together. But okay.
Cool. Trying to
Sorry.
They got more people informed and involved and active in our government and to stop it, and none of that shit passed.
Because of him.
And then all of a sudden,
oh,
Phil's a joke because this is how you know.
Sudden.
Because of this reason or that reason.
Okay, real quick pause here. Philip said he got unpopular because of this is how you don't play, and this reason and that reason. I wonder why we can't say those other reasons, huh?
Yeah.
What? Really strange.
Probably got nothing to do with anything. It's probably irrelevant. He's trying to make it's very safe speaker, so he's trying to get to the point.
Okay, just want to be clear about
probably
that.
Probably not needed though.
Okay. I wonder why he couldn't say the mobile games. He couldn't say maybe being a jerk for all those years, being the laughingstock of the fighting game community for all those years.
Gotta go wake up my wife. She's sick. I need to.
We can't say those, but we can just say this is how you don't play. Okay.
Hey, you pathetic fucking excuses for humans. Allow me to repeat myself.
Oh, please.
Oh, please do. Yeah.
Please let me clear my throat. Okay, go.
You pathetic.
Yeah.
Fucking excuses for humans. You thought that it was in everyone's best interest to try to make someone a living joke for a decade.
Yeah, it was.
You used to
we
actually
didn't.
try to go out and...
I know, we didn't make the joke. We just pointed out the joke.
You did it, Phil.
You have done that yourself.
Like, people stopped taking me seriously after they.
Very
already
good,
take me
adventurers.
seriously.
With the
Yes.
deaths of those syndicate members, we should have an easier time receiving supplies from South Shore.
Before
Perhaps
all
our
of this,
cause yet
you
has
sent-
hope.
You gave away empty video game boxes for your fans. That was like your big holiday thing for a week. It's BioShock 2. It's a great game. No game in the box, but you know the box is a metal case and it looks pretty cool on your bookshelf.
Yes.
Bit of an art book in this one.
It's
By the way, I have to stand in line at the post office, and you know they expect me to wait. So I hope you understand what sacrifice I'm making for you, my fans.
Must be a whole $5 to send this thing too, so I'm losing money on this.
it's wild to cope like this in this certain way of saying that you guys have done this. You guys are the reason I'm a lolcow, not me. It's you guys. It's very insane.
After I was a lolcow, you made me into a lolcow.
Yes, there you go.
Someone a living joke for a decade.
Yep.
Who used to actually try to go out of their way to help people.
How?
But it's, you know, as long...
How?
He went out of his way to help people by making a video that was very viral at the time. And the only reason he did that, by the way, is because it affected him. Let's not get that twisted either. The only reason he made that video in the first place is because it affected him. So,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
definitely.
Can you imagine? He's like, I went out of my way to help people. I gave those people who helped me move a shout out on my channel.
Yeah. Dumb fuck. So I helped a lot of people, all right?
As long as everyone can laugh at this meme that they recognize, that's cool.
Yeah, that's true.
Forget about the fact that, you know, I've been around for 16 years. I'm well informed on internet, gaming, YouTube.
No. No, unfortunately, all of those things are factually false, you know?
Yes.
And he proves it every day. He has no clue how YouTube works. No clue. He thinks the algorithm is something that, you know, you can just, you're thrown into or thrown out of by what? By chance, I guess, you know?
Probably thinks it's AI now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. AI.
He's literally said that. He has literally said that.
YouTube goes like, oh, this video, go, algorithm, go, you know? And it's all about playing the game and, like, anyways.
Issues.
You know what I mean.
I could definitely give informed takes and things like that. Who cares
No, you
about
can't.
that?
Phil, you can't carry on a politics channel in 2024. The fucking state of politics, both domestic and international, in 2024, and you can't carry a politics channel for more than a fucking month. Oh, well informed. I can give informed takes, me.
Informed. I could, if you let me. If you let me. And by the way, he's also
if you
saying
come and support, I could.
Yeah, he's saying like I'm not allowed to share my takes. You're allowed to share your takes, but the world decides if that matters or not. Anyone can say whatever the fuck they want. But is anyone listening?
He's doing it right now, yeah.
Yeah, you know. Share your opinions all you want. And if people care, they'll care. If they don't care, they don't care. And if they laugh because of all the choices you made on the internet, then they're gonna laugh at that too. But all right.
Yeah, right? No. Instead, we have to laugh today collectively at something like a bunch of brain dead cows, sheep. Have to have this herd-like mentality of just
laugh, by the way.
You have to laugh like cows and sheep.
Yeah.
They're always cracking up.
I'm sure there's another animal that laughs. It's quite like a sheep.
We have to laugh today collectively at something like a bunch of brain dead cows, sheep. Have to have this herd-like mentality of just dunce level intelligence. So let's just
herd level mentality of dunce level intelligence is a good sentence right there.
Talking about animals.
Degrade DSP.
Yeah.
Even though
what?
He has stuff to say that could help people. Ignore all of it because you know
I'm
he's
not sure
a joke,
about that.
right?
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
Oh, whoa.
You really mouth-drooling fucking morons. Because for a greater part
That
of
sounds
the
like
decade,
a slur.
You're the ones who degraded human existence and fried it.
Okay, hold on, sorry. This is a sentence here. So remember, we have no effect on anything. No one cares about us. Remember, we can be snapped out of existence and nothing will change on the universe. Well,
Yes?
that's about to change, guys. His
Huh?
opinion of us has raised immensely. Listen up.
Okay.
Listen to the power we yield. Ready?
Because for a greater part of a decade, you're the ones who degraded human existence and fried everyone's fucking brain cells with your idiotic, just trivial shit. It's just so trivial, nonsensical garbage.
What happened
But
to
you
your
got
brain?
your lols, you got your laughs, right? You made a buck on the internet, right? Yeah, and now we're all dumb.
So we, as a community, have collectively affected human existence to such an extent that we've made the whole world dumb. That's pretty cool.
That's crazy. Wow.
Awesome.
We got, yeah.
We got some real power. Hell yeah. Thank you, Philip, for that. I didn't expect that. I mean, I don't know about that.
He said it, so it's got to be true, right?
Oh, definitely. He's very informed. He is very informed. So,
He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. That's for sure.
Your laughs, right? You made a buck on the internet, right? Yeah, and now we're all dumb.
No.
Now look at the fucking world, right?
No.
Oh,
Look at
now
how
look what
stupid
happened.
people
Now we're
are
all
on the
dumb.
fucking internet.
Yeah, that's how
This
I
is what
felt.
you did.
Yeah, definitely. We
Yeah,
did that.
we did that.
Us.
You made a joke out of everything.
Yeah.
So now here we are in the modern day,
Uh-huh. Now
And-
what?
I get approached by a scammer,
Uh-huh.
all right? And I tell you guys about it. And thankfully, some people did listen. You know, I'm happy that some people listened, and hopefully this helped avoid some people having their businesses, their livelihoods, their YouTube channels.
What are you talking about?
I know.
What does that have to do with anything?
Let me
I got
start this
approached by a
again.
scammer, and you know, luckily, something, and now
Yes.
nobody else. That'll not happen to anybody else. I thought you like. I don't understand what we had to do with any of that, or how we like. You didn't tell anybody about this ahead of time. Is this a reaction?
He said, remember he did shout out a few days ago, he let people know about this scam, right? But he said if I didn't have detractors, it would have like went viral. He would have saved the entire internet from all scams. Right? That's what he's saying.
Okay, I get. I'm struggling very
Yeah,
hard.
just
to
listen in.
follow
Listen up.
along.
Listen up.
Okay, sorry.
And
let me-
thankfully, some people did listen. You know, I'm
No one
happy
did.
that some people listened, and hopefully this helped avoid some people having their businesses, their livelihoods, their YouTube channels messed up. I really hope it did. But if I were anywhere near as big as I used to be, and people actually took me seriously rather than, oh, it's that guy, that joke on the internet that everyone makes fun of,
Yeah.
probably I would have helped a lot more people. You
Okay.
understand?
Probably.
So you got your lulls for a decade, but now people have lost their livelihood. You have helped them, but you don't care.
People have lost their livelihood. Like who is like they lost? First of all, everyone that got that scammed by that is getting their accounts back. Even that guy he brought up specifically, that one dude, they got their accounts back, and we affected so many people that it's our fault they lost their livelihood. By the way, because of our decade of making the world stupider, right?
So we should have looked into the future and seen that people were going to be getting scammed for their YouTube accounts, possibly, and not made fun of Darkside Phil, so that he would have had the necessary internet credit to be able to warn people against it happening after it had already happened to a bunch of people.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
That's it.
Well, maybe in the scope of things, you're the insignificant person who doesn't matter. Did you ever think about that?
Oh, wait, hold on.
You got to laugh for a decade at me.
Yeah.
At my expense, right?
In the scope of things.
Fucked stuff up. Get it?
How?
Like,
What did we do?
I could have been someone who helped people with this kind of stuff. I would have liked
But
it.
why aren't
I
you?
wasn't
I
one
could have
point.
been a contender.
You were at one point. No, you. Dude, this is a man in his middle age having a midlife crisis, trying to convince himself that the wreck of his life is not his fault. That's what this is.
Yep.
You are all the reason why I didn't help more people.
Yes.
Ah, yes.
It's not.
Okay.
This is all. It's not my fault, right? I did nothing wrong. Everything correct.
But you just had to laugh. Well, now people have lost their livelihood and their YouTube channel. Is it funny?
Yeah.
Are you laughing?
Yeah.
What
Laughing,
was you?
cracking up.
Ah,
Why would it be me?
Oh, hold
What
on.
if it was
what?
you, Phil? Imagine
magic-
the laughter then.
It's a magic trick. Watch this.
are you laughing?
Uh-huh.
What if it was you? Ah,
Whoa.
and it's your fault. You're to blame.
Is he laughing with
Any of you
himself
out
again?
there-
Like
I
when he
don't know.
agrees with himself.
Yeah, maybe.
That was funny.
Just to get a rise today and do this meme on the internet. It's your fault.
Okay.
Directly. Not even
What's my
indirectly.
fault?
It's directly your fault. Because you thought it was okay to try to destroy someone. And they're
Wait, hold on. Let me hear that again.
meme on the internet. It's your fault.
Uh-huh.
Directly. Not even indirectly. It's directly your fault. Because you thought it was okay to try to destroy someone and their public, you know, their reputation, public opinion about them.
I
You
can't
just thought it was
watch that.
funny.
Yeah,
There's no other reason to do it. You just thought it was funny.
yeah.
But you didn't think big. Instead, you thought of your own little brainless.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think you'll find that like a lot of people had reasons other than it's funny to do this. We're all like individuals. We all have different reasons for being here. So
I mean, that's
We also didn't like sit down one day and we were just like, guys, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. In a decade, there's gonna be like scammers that are gonna be wanting to like steal people's YouTube's accounts. So what we gotta do is we gotta get at Darkside Phil so he can never warn them. It's like Skynet sort of targeting Kyle Reese, right? So that he can never be sent into the past, right?
Are you sure he's the right guy? Are you sure he's gonna jerk off in 2016? He might not be the right choice. What do you think?
I have seen it. It will come to pass.
it's just like pieces of paper and red string everywhere, and in the middle circled in red. DSP is the key. The linchpin that society rests upon.
Spread it around. DSP's the guy. DSP's the guy. DSP's the guy.
He's the guy.
That the memes of the internet and laughing at them was more important than big picture shit.
Okay, yes.
So all during this time frame, when the YouTube ad
That spell
apocalypse was
isn't ready
happening,
yet.
and I had concrete
There you
data
go. Come with me if you want to meme.
to show what was going on.
Come
Everyone
with me.
ignored during the time frame when YouTube was cracking down on copyright issues on YouTube.
I love that as
And
well.
everyone
He's
was
like, during the time when the apocalypse was happening and I had data. It's like, every fucker had data. It
Yes.
happened because PewDiePie did a thing. We all know.
Where would you like to fly
Journal
to?
wrote about it.
No, they didn't. So at no point was Philip's takes taken seriously, by the way. Even in this one case, he's saying outside of his own bubble of fans, no one took his shit seriously then. He was not like the source on that. And that's his example he brought up because there's
Good
only
day to
one.
you.
Other than that, what has he brought up? Uh-oh, what?
Safe
What'd you
travels.
see?
A guy with long hair's comment.
Yeah, where is it? Guy with long hair, guy with long hair, guy with long hair. Guy with long hair. You read it. I can't find it.
He said, ALT don't read kick chat. So I had a look.
Say, hold on here.
Hold on here.
Hold on.
As in the one on the video now that Phil's like above.
Oh, okay. ALT did 9/11. Yes, I did. Yes, I did actually. Thank you. Howard Baxter, big ups. Yes.
See, that's the plan.
videos.
That's the plan. 2001, you were like, in 20 odd years, people are going to be scammed for their accounts. We need to prevent people from stopping them.
More like 2001 BC, though. Right?
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
We are laughing.
Welcome
Anyway,
to my
we do
inn,
love to
weary
watch
traveler.
Match, and
What
I
can
had
I do
all
for
the
you?
data because I had tens of thousands of videos and I could help people. People ignored all these times when things could have been helped out or better.
There was not so many times because there was no other times. There was no other times. The only time he affected people's life was like his what's a fighting game things to put in your bag, which included ball cream and beef jerky. That's the last time he was taken seriously.
See you around.
He did that introduction to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That took 20 minutes to get to the actual game.
Oh,
that helped
that's
people.
true. That
Game
did
changer,
definitely. Uh-huh.
Unboxing the Final Fantasy game with the firearm was definitely being taken seriously then too.
Yes, definitely.
He's acting like he was like some reporter that was like doing investigations to the medical industry, and now that they've slandered him and dragged him through the mud, so he can't warn anybody against the evils of the world again.
It's
How do
he
we
wants
benefit?
to, as Review Tech Mongolia says, he just wants to. He wants to matter. He wants to be accepted, and that, like I said, more than the money, what he wants to have is acceptance because he's never had that in his entire life. And this is one of those ways that we took that from him, and it's really easy to blame detractors for never being able to be accepted, right? Real simple. I did nothing wrong. Everything correct, but I can't be accepted because of something outside of my control, which is mouth droolers that made the whole entire world stupider, which is definitely true.
Linda accepted him.
Yep.
We actively rejected him. Actually, we've cast him out as you know. He's not allowed to be a detractor either, which is what he wants, by the way.
Well, people ignored all these times when things could have been helped out or better.
All these
But, you know,
times. Example?
Let's have a laugh today at DSP because you know he had an incident in 2016.
Example?
He plays WWE champions, right?
Okay, well, a little bit more to that than that.
Beyond that, yeah.
A little bit pesky little thing. In I think there's about 100,000 reasons why that's a little bit more to that than you're saying, but okay, definitely WB champions.
Very, very careful to avoid explaining exactly what he means by an incident. Right?
Yes.
Because that makes it sound, because I had a car accident and now my face is a little bit fucked up. You can see my lip droops here a little bit. Now all the trolls hate me, and it's not, well, I beat off on stream and, before a stream, after I turned the stream on. And, I lied about it and tried to say that was really gross and weird that you did that, Phil.
Playing a game is totally fine. Spending money on a game is totally fine. But what Philip done is much, 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 much worse than that. So, okay, big ups.
Declaring bankruptcy is fine. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, marrying an overweight person is fine too.
Excuse me.
She
Snoop?
wasn't when
she
they did.
wasn't. She wasn't.
Well, it doesn't matter if she wasn't then, she is now, and that's sort of what he's arguing right here, right? Is that she should have known in the future that she would be fat. So.
All right. So, in truth, sorry for me. I'm about to drop a little holiday truth bomb on everyone. All right.
Run for cover!
Are you ready for this one?
Go!
Greetings. I'm a no-mage reader.
If I never existed,
Go! What?
if I had never made a YouTube video, if I had never had any prominence on the internet, if I had never bothered.
He's seen you.
Okay, sorry. This is so wild to say yourself, by the way. This is so literally insane. This is someone saying his own funeral speech. This is what he's doing. Yeah.
Before you play this, have either of you seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life?
Yes.
I can't remember
Think
it,
about
but
that.
okay. Keep that in your mind.
just think about that as you listen to this.
Do we need the violin music? I can add it. Or we want to do this for all? All right, I'll get it ready. Chat, I'll play it and you decide to keep it on or not. Here we go.
You call it. You just cue it in the right moment. I'm sure you'll know.
Here we go.
So It's a Wonderful Life. Do you remember when film was first invented? Because you were around.
Yeah, definitely.
When the world was black and white.
If I never existed, if I had never made a YouTube video, if I had never had any prominence on the internet, if I had never bothered turning on a camera, pointing at a TV, and doing really stupid commentary, if I had never made tens of thousands of videos, all right? Here's the truth. Tons of people never would have been YouTubers. Tons of content never would have been made. People wouldn't have been inspired to do what they did. And the world would be a very different place. Okay? I never...
Don't say better there.
Positive things.
It'd be different. Not necessarily better. It'd be different, okay? Come on.
Very different place. Okay? If I never existed, a lot of positive things never would have happened on this planet. Whether directly or indirectly as a result of my actions, my existence...
Hold on.
So now we're in this weird butterfly effect style thing, right? So like, whether or not I directly influenced or not, me being here has affected the world. I mean, that's not wrong, I guess, but I mean, what?
I snorted and this one ant got out of the line of ants that normally would have become a queen, that would have become a big thing of ants and infested my whole house, right? That's
the Gouterfly effect, absolutely.
That's good. Very good.
Has actually prominently impacted the internet and life, quite frankly. All right, and I'm happy and proud of that fact that at least my existence on the internet has had a positive impact.
Well, if you say it like that, yeah, I guess you're right. Hey guys, me existing has affected the world directly and indirectly. So I'm winning.
Whoa,
You're Felton. Like, what's the positives? What's the positive or negatives? You can't argue with me on that. Me existing has affected things directly or indirectly. So you're Felton.
I may or may not have had an effect on the world, guys, and it's impossible to tell. So let's just say that I did. All right, let's just agree that I did.
cool.
On so many. All those people who made negative memes about me for the last decade to get a joke, to get a laugh, literally those people never existed. They'd have zero impact on anything.
Well, yeah, because they won't
Zero.
exist.
Yeah.
You just said.
The whole mentality of this group think
If they never existed, they would not exist, I think is what he said legitimately here. So if they did not exist, hold on, let's listen in. Take a few crayons, fuchsia, magenta, listen up, eat it. All right, here we go. Take a bite.
they have zero impact on anything. Made negative memes of impact on so many.
Okay, gotcha.
All those people who made negative memes about me for the last decade to get a joke, to get a laugh. Literally, if those people never existed, they'd have zero impact on anything.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah.
So I may or may not have had an effect on the world, and people who don't exist do not have an effect on the world.
Sounds good. If my mom never existed, I would not be here. If your mom didn't exist, you would not be here. Felt it.
Oh, wow, that's
You're
beautiful.
fucked.
Look at the impact on the world then.
Zero. The whole mentality of this groupthink nonsense is just that. It's nonsense.
Welcome to the Explore. If you need information and it is in book form, then I might be able to help you out. The Feast of Winter Vale, you say? Alas, in times past it held a more substantial meaning to us dwarves. Nowadays, it seems as though others have turned the legend of Great Father Winter into something that helps to sell candies and presents. It's no surprise that Goli is bitter about that sort of change. He and other dwarves like him cling to our past like a banner of war. While I think a little celebration is always good, it is important to remember the origins of the feast. Ah, encryption, a specialty of mine. Let me see here. What? The legends and lore surrounding the Winter Vale are ones that have faded from the forefront of public thought over the years. While I recognize that the goblins are helping to revive the season for their own ends, the fact that the citizenry thinks about it, at least in some form, does good to keep such lore alive. Your desire to go beyond the material and learn about our past is an admirable trait, young adventurer. I salute your erudite nature.
Don't let the jingle of the bells take away from the jingle in your pocket. Buy Smokywood Pastures treats for your Winter Vale festivities.
Fresh from our farm to your plate. It's Smokywood Pastures, wholesome goodness. Be sure to tell Great Father Winter what secret surprise you'd like to get this Winter Vale. Glad I could help.
Howard? What wondrous Winter's Vale. Little girl. Good children get special discounts at any local Smokywood Pastures vendor. Ho, ho, hello! I am Great Father Winter, and I, courtesy of the fine folks of Smokywood Pastures, fresh from our farm to your plate, it's Smokywood Pastures' wholesome goodness, would like to wish you a fantastic feast of Winter Vale. If you've been good this year, maybe you will receive treats from Smokywood Pastures as your treat for the Feast of Winter Vale. So...
If I had some chestnuts, you'd better believe I'd have them roasting over an open fire.
Keep it real!
welcome. See you soon.
You got my attention.
You're quite the helper to old Great Father Winter there, adventurer. Have a great feast at Winter Vale. Here's a little something, you know, for the effort.